lost left again. I didn't walk away this time, even when doubt crossed the line, even when faith felt thin and heavy. I've left before when things got hard, packed my prayers and broke my heart. Something held me here. This time I stayed when anger spoke loud, when I couldn't sort it out, when old wounds opened wide again. I stayed when trust felt dumb, when belief didn't come. I stayed without applause or reason, when escape felt justified, when leaving felt like pride. Stronger truth pulled tight, don't go. I didn't walk away this time, I stayed inside the fight. I didn't run from what was true, even when it hurt to. I didn't walk away this time. I learned leaving feels like peace till it robs you quietly, and staying feels like loss till it heals. I learned faith grows roots in pain, not in comfort, not in gain. And standing still can be brave. Now if doubt knocks on my door, I don't listen like before. I sit it down and say, stay. If the road turns dark again, if belief feels worn and bent, let me choose what I now know. Staying grows. If walking away feels right, if leaving feels like light, let me remember what I found by staying grounded, walking away these wasn't chasing anything. Grace found me sitting still, not climbing any hill, not reaching for a crown, just worn down. I thought redemption chased the bold, the ones who never folded, but mercy met me low and slow. I wasn't running from my past, I just couldn't run that fast. I sat with all I was and waited. No big prayer, no breaking cry, just tired eyes toward the sky. And grace came where I stayed uninvited. When I stopped chasing relief, when I quit bargaining belief, a softer truth began to fill. Grace doesn't chase, it finds you still. Grace found me sitting still when I had nothing left to feel. I didn't rise, I didn't fight, I just stayed through the night. Grace found me sitting still. I learned grace doesn't rush pain, It doesn't hurry shame, it sits with you until you breathe. I learned God isn't far away when faith don't know what to say. He's closer than the words I need. Now I don't fear the quiet days, I don't fear the long delays. If grace can meet me here, I'll stay here. If I ever chase the sound of louder faith, of solid ground, pull me back to where you dwell with me.
If grace feels slow and plain, if healing comes with pain, let me trust the way you move.
Unseen but true. Found me sitting still. Waiting didn't feel holy. I stayed when nothing changed, when prayer still sounded the same, when mornings rose without relief and nights wouldn't release. I thought faith came with results, something earned, something felt. But belief got quiet quick when waiting stretched. I stayed when answers stalled, when heaven didn't call, when the door stayed closed and still against my will. I watched some leave for clarity, for something they could see. I stayed with faith unfinished, and knees on the floor when patience wore me thin, when doubt kept settling in. A truer voice began to say, staying is not the same as failing.
I stayed when nothing changed,
when the hurt remained.
I stayed when faith felt small,
and progress stayed delayed.
I stayed when nothing changed,
and you stayed too. I learned time doesn't weaken truth, it only shows what lasts. Faith that needs quick proof never holds fast. I learned stillness has a sound, it hums when no one's around. And sometimes grace works slow on purpose. Now I don't chase sudden turns, I don't fear days that burn. If obedience is all I gain, I'll stay. If waiting feels like loss, if faith feels like a cost, let me hear you say again,
you're not forgotten.
If tomorrow feels the same, if nothing shifts or breaks, let my stay and testify your word the way. wanted it fixed by morning. I asked for healing quick and clean, something sharp, something seen. I wanted scars to disappear and faith to feel sincere. I thought grace worked on my time, like a switch, like a sign. The pain doesn't leave on you, and neither does truth. God didn't rough my heel, didn't patch me up and send me on. He stayed inside the way long after hope felt gone. I learned patience from the ache, from wounds that wouldn't break, wide open overnight, closed in time. When I stopped demanding change, when I quit measuring pain, the steadier truth revealed itself. Healing is saying held. God didn't rush my healing, He stayed when it hurt to breathe. He didn't hurt in my believing, He just stayed with me. God didn't rush my healing. I saw Him in the small repair, and getting up in daily care, and learning how to trust again without pretending I'm whole. I learned wounds don't disqualify, they just teach the heart to find. And crying isn't disbelief, it's me. Now I don't waste the long nights, I don't fear unfinished fights. If healing takes my whole life on, I'll walk it on. If pain still writes my name, if scars don't fade away, let me trust what I can't see. You're still healing me. God didn't rush my healing, He stayed when it hurt to breathe. He didn't hurry my believing, He just stayed with me. God didn't rush trust you with the I didn't feel strong,
not even close.
didn't feel ready.
Didn't feel composed.
I came in tired, came in late, came with doubts I couldn't shake. I used to think belief was fire,
Something bold, something higher.
but most days it felt like weight.
I carried anyway.
I stayed when nothing pushed me on, when every feeling said move on, when prayer fell flat, when worship stalled, when heaven didn't call.
I watched louder faiths walk out.
Chasing signs, chasing doubt,
I've stayed with questions unresolved.
hands still open. When my courage wouldn't rise, when belief stayed quiet inside, a deeper truth began to say, faith isn't strength, it's staying. I didn't feel strong, I stayed.
Didn't feel brave.
Didn't feel safe, I stayed when nothing felt right, and somehow that was fate. I didn't feel strong, I stayed. Cross still stood where it always had. Didn't glow, didn't speak back. It didn't promise easy days, just promised it wouldn't fade. I learned truth doesn't beg to be felt, it just stands where you're dealt. And staying there without a sign is still belief. Now I don't chase the burning flame, I don't measure faith by pain. If all I have is one more day, I stay.
I thought faith would lift me high.
Turns out it taught me how to lie.
Still when nothing clears the way, I stay.
If tomorrow feels the same, if fear still knows my name, let me trust what doesn't sway. If I never feel the fire, still I'll walk this wire between doubt and grace and stay. If I never feel the fire, still I'll walk this wire between doubt and grace and stay. came in second more than once. I didn't win, didn't stand out, didn't prove what life's about. I lost some battles fair and square, lost some fights I shouldn't dare. I thought love followed victory, thought grace came after dignity, but I showed up empty-handed, still standing. I watched others cross the line while I stayed back in time. I asked God what I did wrong, why the road felt extra long. But heaven didn't grade my pace, didn't measure worth by place. It met me where the failure was and called it enough. When I stopped keeping score, when I couldn't chase it anymore, a deeper truth rose up. Love doesn't crown, it covers. I didn't win, but I was still loved. Didn't rise above. I fell short, I messed it up, and I was still loved. I didn't win, but I was still loved. I saw it in the prodigal road, in the stories old and told. Grace never waits for gold, it runs to the broken soul. I learned my value wasn't earned, didn't shift with every turn. It stayed the same when I gave up, trying to be enough. Now I don't fear coming last, I don't chase a better past. If love stayed when I lost the fight, I'll be alright. If I fail again someday, if I don't come out okay, let this truth be what I know. Love doesn't go. If my life never shines, if my name's never high, let me rest in what is true. I'm love, not rain. I used to pray like I was speaking up, trying to sound like I knew enough. I filled the space with borrowed lines, hoping heaven wouldn't mind. I thought the right words held the key,
thought faith needed poetry,
but when life broke me to the core,
I didn't talk like that no more.
I prayed less fancy, more like truth, more like God. I don't know what to do. No metaphors, no holy tone, just honest words I barely own. I didn't ask to understand, just asked you not to let go of my hand. And that was all I had to say that day.
When my prayer lost all its form,
when my voice shook and felt warm, a simpler faith walked through the door.
I meant it more.
I prayed less fancy and meant it more.
Didn't try to sound secure.
I just said what hurt, what broke, and you heard every word I spoke. I prayed less fancy and meant it more. I learned you're not impressed by speech.
You don't need my impressed by speech.
You don't need my theology.
You just want me high theology.
You just want me standing real.
Not rehearsed, not sealed.
I stopped pretending I was fine, stopped hiding behind the lines, and something holy filled the floor where pride was before. Now my prayers ain't pretty still, but they come from honest will. And when I don't know what to say, I stay. If I ever dress up pain to sound stronger than I am, strip me down to what is true.
You listen better there.
Let my prayers stay plain, let my faith stay sane. If all I say is help me, Lord, let that be enough. I was tired of being right. I spent years trying to win every argument, every sin. I thought strength meant standing tall, never bending, never falling. I defended who I was, like truth needed my applause. I stayed sharp, stayed on, but peace stayed far. I won fights and lost my sleep, won control but lost belief. Every victory left me tense, like winning was expensive. I prayed hard but listened soft, told God what he should fix. Didn't notice pride had turned my faith into a fist. When being right wore me thin, when winning felt like giving in, something broke without a sound, and grace was there when I went down. Grace met me after I gave up winning, after I laid my armor down.
When I stopped needing to be justified,
Grace finally found me out.
grace met me after
Grace met me after I gave up winning. No scoreboard in that moment, no list of wrongs or totals, just mercy sitting quiet, like it had all the time. I expected shame to speak, but grace don't raise its voice. It just stays where you collapse and waits for a choice. I learned surrender ain't defeat, it's letting go of counterfeit. Strength is built on always being right, leaves you hollow at night. Now I don't rush to prove my case, I don't weaponize my faith. I let truth stand on its own and trust I'm known. If I start keeping score again, if pride puts my gloves back on, remind me where I finally found cost nothing.
Let me lose the need to shine.
Lose the urge to draw the line between the strong and weak.
Grace did it.
If loving means I sometimes lose, if truth costs my ego too, let me gladly pay that price. I've won enough fights.
Grace met me after I gave up winning. 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 Grace met me after I gave up
Nobody calls this courage. Faith didn't feel brave, didn't feel strong or safe. It felt like staying put when leaving looked good. It felt like another prayer that didn't go anywhere, like trusting without proof and choosing truth. I used to think belief was fire, something bold, something higher, but most days it felt like weight I carried anyway. I watched louder people leave, chasing what they wanted to feel. I stayed with questions unanswered and hands still empty. When belief stopped feeling proud, when confidence wouldn't come around, a deeper courage showed its face. Faith doesn't run, it stays. Faith didn't feel brave, it felt patient, didn't shout, didn't save the day, it waited. Faith didn't feel brave, but it stayed. And staying changed me. I found God in routine days, doing right the boring way, and showing up when nothing stirred, and choosing gentle words. I learned obedience is slow, it doesn't always glow, but it outlasts the thrill and the doubt it will. Now I don't chase the fearless life, I don't need belief to feel right. I just keep my feet in place and trust His grace. If faith ever feels too plain, if courage never comes again, let me remember what is true. Staying is believing too. If the fear never fades, if the doubts still stay,
let my staying testify
that truth doesn't need to shine. Fear never fades, if the doubts still stay, let my staying testify that truth doesn't need to shine. I was always checking the clock and stop putting deadlines on mercy. I treated faith like a favor owed, like heaven worked on my road. I prayed quick prayers with sharp edges, wanted answers, wanted leverage, thought waiting meant something was wrong, thought silence meant I didn't long. I measured truth by how it felt, measured love by what it dealt. If it didn't move my pain, I assumed it didn't rain. I said, Lord, don't you see my need? Grace said nothing stayed with me. Didn't rush to prove a thing, just kept being keen. When my impatience wore me thin, when demanding felt like sin, the calmer truth replaced the worry. Son, stop asking me to hurry. I stopped asking God to hurry, stop timing holy things. I learned faith moves in deeper ways than urgency.
I stopped asking God.
Stopped asking God to hurry, and peace finally found me. Mama waited years on change, Daddy prayed through quiet pain. Nothing flashy, nothing fast, but they trusted what would last. I saw faith in worn out hands, still believe and still they stand. Not because it all made sense, but because God's faithful presence. Now I don't rush unanswered days, I don't flee the long delays. If tomorrow stays unclear, I know God is still near. I've learned waiting ain't defeat, it's where trust learns how to breathe. And time don't weaken grace, it reveals it. I thought speed meant being hurt, turns out patience shapes the word that finally breaks the worry.
When you stop asking God.
If the road feels stalled again, if my fear starts clocking him, teach my heart what faith should be. Waiting without urgency, if the answer never comes, still I'll trust what you've begun. I won't force what you're shaping slowly. I've stopped asking you to hurry. I almost left again. I didn't walk away this time, even when doubt crossed the line, even when faith felt thin and heavy. I've left before when things got hard, packed my prayers and broke my heart. Something held me here. This time I stayed when anger spoke loud, when I couldn't sort it out, when old wounds opened wide again. I stayed when trust felt dumb, when belief didn't come. I stayed without applause or reason, when escape felt justified and leaving felt like pride. A stronger truth pulled tight, don't go. I didn't walk away this time, I stayed inside the fight. I didn't run from what was true, even when it hurt to. I didn't walk away this time. I learned leaving feels like peace till it robs you quietly, and staying feels like loss till it heals. I learned faith grows roots in pain, not in comfort, not in gain. And standing still can be brave. Now if doubt knocks on my door, I don't listen like before. I sit it down and say, stay. If the road turns dark again, if belief feels worn and bent, let me choose what I now know. Staying grows. If walking away feels right, if leaving feels like light, let me remember what I found by staying grounded, walking away these wasn't chasing anything. Grace found me sitting still, not climbing any hill, not reaching for a crown, just worn down. I thought redemption chased the bold, the ones who never folded, but mercy met me low and slow. I wasn't running from my past, I just couldn't run that fast. I sat with all I was and waited. No big prayer, no breaking cry, just tired eyes toward the sky. And grace came where I stayed uninvited. When I stopped chasing relief, when I quit bargaining belief, a softer truth began to fill. Grace doesn't chase, it finds you still. Grace found me sitting still when I had nothing left to feel. I didn't rise, I didn't fight, I just stayed through the night. Grace found me sitting still. I learned grace doesn't rush pain, It doesn't hurry shame, it sits with you until you breathe. I learned God isn't far away when faith don't know what to say. He's closer than the words I need. Now I don't fear the quiet days, I don't fear the long delays. If grace can meet me here, I'll stay here. If I ever chase the sound of louder faith, of solid ground, pull me back to where you dwell with me.
If grace feels slow and plain, if healing comes with pain, let me trust the way you move.
Unseen but true. Found me sitting still. Waiting didn't feel holy. I stayed when nothing changed, when prayer still sounded the same, when mornings rose without relief and nights wouldn't release. I thought faith came with results, something earned, something felt. But belief got quiet quick when waiting stretched. I stayed when answers stalled, when heaven didn't call, when the door stayed closed and still against my will. I watched some leave for clarity, for something they could see. I stayed with faith unfinished, and knees on the floor when patience wore me thin, when doubt kept settling in. A truer voice began to say, staying is not the same as failing.
I stayed when nothing changed,
when the hurt remained.
I stayed when faith felt small,
and progress stayed delayed.
I stayed when nothing changed,
and you stayed too. I learned time doesn't weaken truth, it only shows what lasts. Faith that needs quick proof never holds fast. I learned stillness has a sound, it hums when no one's around. And sometimes grace works slow on purpose. Now I don't chase sudden turns, I don't fear days that burn. If obedience is all I gain, I'll stay. If waiting feels like loss, if faith feels like a cost, let me hear you say again,
you're not forgotten.
if tomorrow feels the same, if nothing shifts or breaks, let my stay and testify your word the way.
comfort in the still of night, resting in your endless grace. When the road is hard and faith is thin, I feel your arms embrace. I'm resting, held by mercy strong and true. I'm resting, every step I lean on you. When the storms rise up around my soul and fear comes knocking in, I remember promises you made that you would never let me drift. I'm resting, safe within your guiding hands. I'm resting, leaning where my faith still stands. Till the day you call me home at last and earthly trials are gone, I will walk this narrow road in peace, leaning as I carry on.